Hi guys, so I'm back with another video and I have Roxy here helping me today, and we are going to talk about our grooming brushes and combs. Now again, we have recently changed the brushes and combs that we use just because we are growing them into long coat. We do need to have better brushes. We did have the Pets at Home own brand of brushes, and I have to say they weren't really that great. The pins would break quite easily and it wouldn't demat. The slicker brush wouldn't demat as good as what we've got just now. So I paid a wee bit more money obviously to get better brand and to get a better outcome of the brush. So we went with the Chris Christensen range, which I've read up a lot about, and it seems to be the best brush that we've had so far. So first of all, we've only got one comb that is not Chris Christensen. Excuse me a minute. Pixie! Down. The comb that we've got is a 7-inch fine coarse comb, and I got this from the Groomers Online website, and this was when they were puppies, when Pixie was a puppy we first got this, and it's the Sprats comb. Now I can't quite remember how much this came in at. I think it was about £6 to £7, and it is really good. The reason why I never got the Chris Christensen one of this is because this is actually a really good comb. It glides through the coat. It does really well at taking out some mats as well. I'd say it's a good finishing off comb. I wouldn't say in particular I would use it for getting in at the mats. I would say I would use the other combs for that, but it's a good finishing off comb just to kind of brush over and make sure you've got all the tugs and knots out. So that is our 7-inch fine coarse comb. And then the other combs that we have got again is Chris Christensen. And we decided to get the fine tail comb. So this bit we use to help put up the top knot, and obviously that helps take all the hair. The fine side takes up all the hair for the top knot to make sure you get it all in. As you can see, we've done a pretty good job of the top knot that we've got so far. It's just these wee bits here that need to grow into it, but I'm reluctant to get them cut. They're going to sit like that until we get it up in the top knot, and we're getting there, aren't we? Yes. So again, it's a good comb for the head. The top knot we really use this for. We only use that for the top knot really. We use that one for more all over body and the tail. And then we have the face and the tail comb, or face and feet comb. It's a face and feet comb, again with the fine and the coarse side, and it is quite smaller. As you can see, it's a small comb. Quite delicate, I would have to say. Very fine sides or spaces in between. So this I would use on the moustache to get the eye goopies out of the eye. I would also use it under their chin, and I would use it on their legs. Usually their feet, there might be quite a couple of mats on, so I would use a detangling spray, and I would use it to take out the mats in the feet, and it is really good at taking out the mats. So there we go, wee mat there. So it is a really good comb at getting in the feet and the face. Now Roxy's moustache is growing, so we're getting there with it. So just getting her used to obviously getting our face brushed with this comb, which is getting there. So it's a very good comb. It's good at getting out the eye crispies and catching all the eye goopies out. and you know, very beneficial comb. The next, that's the combs. The brushes we have is the slicker brushes. Now I have a tiny head slicker brush. That's really good at getting mats out in small areas for the likes of under the armpits. I go in with these under the arms, and it is quite jaggy. They're not used to it yet, but we're getting there. So that is it. And then we've got the small slicker brush, which I just use for all over the body, and I'm actually quite surprised in how much hair comes out their body. You know, it is really good at getting mats out as well. It does get quite a lot of hair out of the body, obviously because they don't shed, but their hair comes out when it's brushed, and if you don't brush it, then it just mats and tangles up with the hair that's actually attached to the body. So you know, just trying to get in there with the slicker brush is really, really good to remove the hair. So that's a very good slicker brush, I really like that. We did have a triangular one, which was really good because the point was, the point of the triangle was good at getting in under the armpits. However, we decided to go with the tiny head for that, and it is really good, serves the same purpose. So that is it. And the last thing we got is the Gold Series pin brush, as you can see, and it's 20mm pins, and it's a Gold Series. I was going to get the original, but I really like the look of the gold one, and it is by far the best pin brush I have ever had. It just glides through the hair really, really well. It's like a hairbrush I would use on my hair. Like, I use this type of hairbrush on my hair. I was really excited to try this out, and I couldn't believe how it just glides through their hair really, really well. So all these brushes came in at about £20 to £30 each. They were expensive, but I did want to pay that wee bit more for good brushes. Hopefully I don't need to replace the brushes anytime soon. It's really good at catching the dead hair as well. So it leaves them with a nice finish, and they're still soft from their bath, as you can see. So that is our combs and brushes that we use. We've got the 3 combs, the 2 slicker brushes and the pin brush. Now the pin brush I would use first, just to detect any mats or anything. Obviously the pins would get stuck. They would get stuck into the brush, so I would know if there was a mat, and I would use it kind of all over. I would brush them out before I bath them, and I would just maybe give them a once over with this brush, just if they're looking a wee bit kind of messy. And I do groom them. I try and groom them every day, twice a day some days, and when I'm working a 12-hour shift, sometimes I do brush them, sometimes I don't, just because I do get in late at night, and if I'm on a 12-hour shift the next day, it takes me a good hour to at least brush through them properly, and it's something that I want to take my time doing and not have to rush. So sometimes when I come in from work, I just give them a quick once over with this brush, and then I get a good proper groom on my first day off that I have. So I am getting there, and I'm making more of an effort in brushing them now than I ever used to, because they were short, because I'm growing them long. I need to, but I'm excited about it because I've got all the proper stuff. So we'll see how we go, and we'll see how these brushes and how long they last before I need to buy any new ones, hopefully not this year. and that is us. So I'll have the links of the website that I got these from down below. It's the Christies Direct, and I'll have the link down below, and I'll also have a list of the sizes of brushes that we got, just in case if anybody's interested in anything like that, then we can share that with you guys. Okay, so leave a comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Any suggestions that you've got, just leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to try it out or answer any questions. And we will see you guys later. Bye!